You're listening to The Monetized Mom, the podcast that teaches moms of faith how to monetize their expertise online to create influence, impact, income, and more importantly, financial independence. I'm your host, Flo Alexander. Let's chat. Hey mama, if you are tuned into this episode, you're probably looking to grow your coaching business. Well, you are in luck. I just released a new training on how to launch a high-ticket program that clients will pay thousands for, even if you don't have your program created. Now, you can access it now at themonetizedmom.com/training. That's themonetizedmom.com/training. Again, that's themonetizedmom.com/training. Now, let's get on with the show. Admit it, we've all been guilty of this. If you have been an entrepreneur for any amount of time, then you've probably gone through this exercise of lowering your prices with the expectation that more people will buy because it's less expensive. Here's the thing. If you're watching this, then I know that I'm not the only one who has done it before and attempted this strategy to get more clients. But again, you do not have to lower your price to get more clients. In fact, price is usually not the issue when people don't buy. So before you go lowering your price again, perhaps, or lowering your price, if you've been thinking about it, so that you can get more clients, I want you to listen to this. I want you to tune in, tap in, take notes, so that you can make the right business move that's going to be effective for you, and so that you don't have to lower your price, so that you can serve your clients well. All right. So I'm going to be sharing exactly how you can enroll more people into your coaching program without lowering your price. So here's the thing. Most coaches are undercharging for one or two reasons, right? So first and foremost, some coaches are not confident in the results that they can get. So they want to go with a low risk option for their clients. So that means they're going to lower the price. They're going to sell low ticket. They're not going to sell as much as they probably could, or charge as much as they could, because they are not confident in the results that they would be able to get their clients. So they want to give them a low risk option for joining their program. The second reason is that they believe, as most of us may have at one point, that lowering your price will get you more clients. You will get more people who are willing to pay if you are lowering the price. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. In fact, when you lower your price for something that is of high value, it makes your clients question whether or not it really is a value. So if you think about it, if you are looking at a luxury bag, perhaps, and y'all know everybody got somebody who's selling the knockoffs, right? But if you see a luxury bag, say you see a Louis Vuitton bag, and you're like, and it's someone saying they're selling it for $200, you gonna raise your eyebrow and be like, that's probably a fake, right? It's all about perception when it comes to value. So if you're lowering your price, what you're doing is basically signaling to people that this is not worth what I am saying that it's worth, because I'm not pricing it according to what I say that it is worth. So people are going to think, well, maybe she's not as good as she says she is. Maybe she's not really an expert. Maybe she can't solve my problem, because this seems to be a knockoff. Because people identify, right or wrong or indifferent, they identify value with price. So we're going to talk about what you should do as opposed to lowering your price to get people to still enroll regardless of what the price is. All right. So here's the thing. I said most people, when it comes to them enrolling or not enrolling, it really doesn't have, in most cases, anything to do with price. What we do as human beings is we assign a value, a monetary value that we believe is appropriate for something. So for instance, I have assigned a monetary value for the shirt that I'm wearing. I've assigned a monetary value that I believe for the glasses that I'm wearing. I have assigned monetary values for things, for something based on my own opinion, based on my own experiences, based on my exposure to things, right? So I've assigned certain values to things. And as humans, if something is above the amount that we have assigned for that particular item, we deem that to be expensive. So the whole thought process of something being expensive really isn't true, right? Expensive is an opinion. So expensive isn't a fact. So when we say that's expensive, or such and such is expensive. Those are all opinions. Expensive is not a fact. It's an opinion based on our perceived value of the item. All right. So anything that is above what we perceive that item to be worth, we say is expensive, or we are not willing to pay for that. So if I told y'all that this shirt was $200, if I saw a tag for $200 on this shirt, I would be like, that's expensive. Or I believe that that's priced beyond what I think it's worth. So therefore, when a price is out of alignment with what someone perceives as the value for it, they deem it to be expensive and they won't buy. So that means for you as a coach, you have to be very good at articulating the value over the price. So back to this shirt. If someone told me that if the price tag on this shirt was $200, which it wasn't, if the price tag on this shirt was $200, in order for someone to convince me to buy this or persuade me to buy this, right, they would have to tell me it's self-washing, it never stains, it never fades, it hangs itself up, it folds itself. Like they would have to give me something to articulate the value so well that I can say, okay, well, now I see why it's priced the way that it's priced. So your job is to articulate the value over the price. Because if someone perceives that your offer, your coaching program they don't perceive the value of it based on your price, then they will never buy. So it's never about the price, but it is about the value. So again, if this shirt could do all that, if it could self-fold, self-clean, never stain, never fade, could hang itself up in the closet when it needs to be hung up, can just put itself on me when I want to wear it. Like if it did all those things, then the price is irrelevant because I understand the value that it gives. All right. So it's all about value. So you have to be able to articulate the value of your program such that people deem it valuable. Because when they deem it valuable, then again, price is irrelevant and they will buy. I've seen this time and time again, even in my own business, where someone may be taken aback by the investment that's required to work with me, but then they'll go figure it out because they understand the value of it is far outweighs the price, right? They're getting way more in value than they're having to pay in price. So how do you actually articulate the value of something such that that's your program so people can enroll in your program? So there are two things that we're going to talk about today that you can do to better articulate, or even if you've not been able to articulate it before, but to articulate the value of your program such that people will buy. So the first thing that you need to do to effectively articulate the value of your program is to know what your clients what and their why. You need to know what your clients want and why they want it. So the idea here is to speak to the why and not the what. Speak to the why and not the what. Don't speak about the what, right? The technical details of your program. It has 30 modules, hours of recording. Like no one wants to know all that, but we want to speak to the why. Why do they want the solution that you offer? Speak to the why, and that needs to be based on what they have expressed, which means you actually need to be having conversations with your ideal clients to understand their why. What is their motivation? It boils down to you asking the right questions and uncovering their true desires, right? If you are watching this, it's more than likely that you have the desire to quit your 9-to-5 job by way of your business income, by way of growing your business. That is your true desire. So you need to understand what is your client or your ideal client's true desire. What is it that they actually want, and start speaking to that why. Like, think about this. Many of us as adults at some point in our life, we have probably been to a car dealership. So if you've ever been to a car dealership, looked at a car, even if you really weren't going to buy it, right? They always ask you, hey, so what has you here looking for a car? What brings you in to look for a car? And that's not for them to be nosy, right? It is for them to be able to highlight features of that vehicle that addresses those needs. So think about it. If they ask you what brings you in here and you told them, well, we have a growing family. We plan on expanding our family. We're expecting, maybe we're planning on having more kids, right? their response is going to be something like, okay, well, this vehicle here has a third row and lots of storage space so that you can put your stroller, you can put all your kids' gear for their activities. They're going to take your why and they're going to sell you the value of the vehicle based on that why. They're going to talk about the things that the vehicle addresses that addresses your why. You need more space. You're a growing family. Okay, you need more space. Let me tell you all about the space. And it has storage in the front, and it has storage in the back, and it has under storage. Like, they're going to talk about that. If you say, I just need something to ride around town in, right? They're going to say, well, this vehicle has excellent gas mileage, right? You can go 30 miles per gallon and you can save a lot of money with this vehicle. It's very economic, great for a ride out. It has a top that comes down, a drop top, whatever they call it. It has a moon roof. It has all these features just for riding around town. Low mileage, no low gas mileage, right? They're going to sell you on that. They're going to talk about the value of that aspect of the vehicle. If you say, well, I just need something for my teen, right? My teen has gotten their license. We're looking for a vehicle for them to drive. They're going to say, well, this vehicle has the top rated safety features. You know why? Because they know that you as a parent value a safe vehicle for your child, because you want your child who's just learning how to drive, who is yet still a teenager, you want them to be able to be safe. You want them to be able to come back in their vehicle. Like, you don't want anything to happen to them. So guess what? That's your why, but they're going to talk to that. You're going to value the safety features, right? So you have to master the art of asking why. What is their why? And you got to speak to the why and not the what. Yes, the car is the what, but the why is completely different. Yes, I need a car, but why? I'm growing a family. Okay, well, let me talk about the features of this vehicle. Yes, I want a car. The car is the what, but the why is because I just need something to ride around town with and I don't want to spend a lot of money in gas. Okay, yes, the car is the what, but I just need something for my teenager who's just learning to drive. Okay, well, we're going to talk about the safety features. You have to master the art of understanding their why, getting to their real desires and speaking to that and showing how your program and how your offer addresses that why. So that's the first thing. If you want to effectively articulate the value of your program so that you can enroll more clients without lowering your price, learn to talk to the why and not the what. Okay? Got it. All right. So then the second thing that you need to be able to do is you need to show how you can help someone, an ideal client, solve their problem faster than if they were to try to solve it on their own. And the reality is, I've said this time and time again, people will pay for speed and convenience. People will always pay for speed and convenience. Why do we have fast food restaurants, right? Why do we have convenience stores that charge you astronomically higher than if you were to go to any other store selling the same product, right? It's because people pay for speed and convenience. So you have to be able to articulate how your program accelerates their solution. Because the chances are, by the time someone comes to you and they're seeking out coaching and support, they've already attempted to DIY a solution to their problem. So you have to show them that you have a faster, more efficient way to get them to the results that they want. You do this by being able to articulate a process that they can buy into to get results. So if you are a fitness trainer, right? Someone's probably like, man, I've been trying to lose weight for the past 5 years, haven't been effective. So you can say, hey, well, if I can help you lose those stubborn 30 pounds in 90 days, is that something that you can commit to? They will probably say yes. I've been trying for 2 years and you telling me you can help me do it in 90 days is a complete no-brainer. The value is there, all right? Here's the thing. I said people will pay for speed and convenience, but people will also pay for things that will save them time and money, and conversely, buy them time and buy them money. What do I mean by this? Time saved. So if you can save them time, right? Time to be able to get their solution or save them time in general, right? Save them time, save them money. So if you're showing them a way that can save them money, I actually did an interview with Brittany Jai. She's a tax strategist and she's teaching entrepreneurs and helping entrepreneurs save money on taxes. People are investing thousands of dollars into her services to save hundreds of thousands of dollars in money. So saving time meaning they don't have to figure it out on their own. She can come in and do it because she's an expert at it, and she can do it just like that in a matter of days, maybe a matter of weeks, right? So saving time, saving money. money, and then also being able to buy them time. So, for example, if you are a mom, which you likely are, one thing that you can do to buy back your time is to have someone else clean your house. That's buying your time back, right? So your time is not being spent cleaning up, but you are paying someone to free up your time. So you're buying back your time. People will invest in things that can buy them their time back, right? Hiring an assistant is buying back your time. You're no longer doing tasks that are taking up your time that can be delegated to someone else. Taking your clothes to the cleaners, hiring a laundry service. These are all things that people invest in to buy back time. All right. And then buying money. And I know y'all are like, what is buying money? When you invest in the stock market, that is buying money, right? It is something that it should, right, appreciate over time, which means that you are able to take a little bit of money, make an investment, and then see a return on that. So you are buying money by buying shares into a company, right? So people will pay for things that will save them time and money, and conversely buy them time and money. Your job is to show how your program is going to do one or more of those things. Is it going to save them time to get results? Likely, right? Is it going to save them money because they are spending money on products that don't work? Likely, right? Is it going to buy them back time? If you are a health and wellness coach, right? Yes, absolutely. You're helping save people's lives. You're giving them more days to their life by helping them become healthier. So yes, you are doing that. Are you buying the money? If you are a business coach teaching someone how to market their business and sell their products, yes, you're absolutely helping them buy money. Or even if you are someone who does health coaching, being healthier leads to you being able to perform better, which means that you can probably get a raise, right? You can do other things. You have more energy to maybe pick up a side hustle. You have to articulate how your program is doing one of or more of those things. Okay. So listen, if you want to enroll more clients without lowering your price, the primary thing that you have to do is master the art of articulating value over price. You need to know what your clients want and why they want it. And you need to speak to the why and not the what. Okay. Learn to speak to the why and not the what. And you need to show that you can help solve their problem much faster than if they were to try it on their own. Remember, people pay for speed and convenience. And then I also said that people will pay for things that will save them time and money. And conversely, they will they will invest in something that will buy them time and buy them money. Speak to how your offer, speak to how your program actually does those things. All right. Listen. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and this is something that you can implement right now in your business to start enrolling clients so that you can make more, do less, and ultimately quit your 9 to 5. As always, I hope that you found this episode helpful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. And with that, I'll talk to you in the next episode.